Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I'm here at the cinema. I've just arrived. I just had some McDonald's for lunch because I was a little bit earlier than what I thought I'd get to the cinema, so I went and had some lunch, and I just came back. It's windy, rainy, very, very, very cold outside, so I'll probably try and show you. It's literally soaking wet outside, so I'm here to see the Robbie Williams Better Man music biopic film. It's directed by the same director as The Great Showman, Michael Gracey, so I'm really excited to see how this differs from The Great Showman film that I came to see here. And I'm really excited. I've read some good reviews and seen some good review videos about it, and I've seen a panel interview with Robbie Williams himself talking about the film. So as a fellow neurodivergent, fellow autistic person, I'm really looking forward to seeing what it's all about, and the hype and the excitement and the music and the legend that is Robbie Williams. He's very, 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 very well known across here, across the UK, across the world, especially here in the UK where he's from, across America, I think, and other places. But I'm so excited to see what his life story, and see the tale of his life, his struggles, his achievements, what he's managed to do. But yeah, this is literally, so I'm trying to be careful to get people in the shot, but this is literally like, the cinema goes way back over there. Literally, it stretches all the way up there. So yeah, I'm literally just waiting for the film. It's time's on 1:30, so I'm still a little bit early, so that's why I decided to sit here and kind of vlog and show you where I'm at. This cinema is absolutely effusive. I was going to show you outside, but it's wet, rainy. I think we've got a storm coming, so I don't want to get wet. But this is literally inside the cinema. I told you that I would vlog in here and show you. It's literally huge. I believe I'm in screen 1, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what this film's all about, getting to know more of Robbie Williams' personality and more the musician and his story of how he got famous, and being part of the Take That band, which has been one of the biggest boy bands of the UK for a long, long time. Yeah, so I'm kind of excited to give you my thoughts as a neurodivergent before the film, and I will vlog again afterwards to give you my thoughts after I've come out of the film. But yeah, I'm kind of in two minds what to expect, really. I don't know if to expect it to be as good as everyone's making it out to be, or if it's going to be okay, or but I'm excited because it's done by the Greatest Showman director, so hopefully it's going to be just as good or even better than the Greatest Showman film. And yeah, I'm just really excited to see it and see his story and see who he has chosen to play the other Take That members and the other people in his life at that time. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you. Literally, it goes back and back and back and back. It also goes around here as well. You can see literally like people coming in and stuff, so I'm trying not to get people in the shot, but yeah, it's literally huge. I say literally, there you go, you can kind of get a better idea of, yeah. I think I'll end this vlog here, guys, and I'll see you all once I've watched it. Bye! Hey everybody, so I promised that I would give you a update, a review of the Robbie Williams musical film. It's just finished. I just got out a few minutes ago, and it was more than I actually imagined. It was more awesome than I imagined. It was captivating, it was inspiring, it was emotional, it was a real deep insight into the two parts of Robbie Williams, his actual musical stage life and his real life, and the way his relationships were with his family, would take that with his other friends that he made within the famous part of his lifestyle, but seeing him being destroyed and through the addiction, especially to the drugs, the alcohol, and then now obviously finding out he is actually neurodivergent and neurodevelopmentally different, and seeing his different stages, realising him going from being this moderate successful pop star to then this not so successful solo star, and then towards the middle of his life he becomes a massive solo star, and you get to see him and he actually develops a different character, a different personality. His true personality is actually really inspiring to see how well he dealt with things, how well he changed. And yes, he went through a massive bad stage of having the coke addiction, the opiates, I think it's opiates and painkillers addiction, but to see him how he overcome that and actually change his life around for the better, and some of these broken relationships he had, he actually made sense of them and actually fixed them towards the end of the film. He actually made his relationships fixable, and it showed him how he was not so famous as a youngster, wanting to be famous, begging for the famous limelight, the starlight, the songs, the suits, the music, the relationships, and then you get to see him after he became the addicted, famous person, the person who was actually wanting it just to all go away, to leave him alone. He wanted to be what he said normal, but Robbie Williams is such a big person in himself. He's just such a big star in every right that he's done things. He's achieved so much, considering, you know, he's overcome a lot of his hurdles and barriers, and accepting that he is neurodiverse and everything that goes with being neurodiverse can be quite difficult, quite overwhelming, and especially friendships are problematic, and not trusting people can be quite problematic, and being there for people who may not be there for you and may not have your best intentions at heart and may not understand that you are actually a neurodiverse different person and that you are having mental health issues. Robbie has clearly admitted he's had very, very vast mental health issues along his journey being famous and non-famous, and it's really inspiring to hear him talk about his experiences and seeing how bad he actually craved that limelight, that spotlight, that obsession with being the one, the best, the incredible one, the best in the world. And he's had that, he has that, and now he's, you know, got friends who support him and people that care about him and respect him, and, you know, they stand for what he knows. And it's incredible to see how much change he's gone through, considering he's gone through this non-famous person and wanting to change his family's life and put them into a bigger house and make money for them and help them out, and at the same time he got addicted and it became self-ego, it became all about him rather than just everyone else that was around him and wanting to help him and support him, you know, when he was crashing and not doing what he should have been doing. And, you know, he's basically spread his life out open to the honest public, and he's, you know, let his critiques get to him, he's let his trolls get to him, and, you know, he's let people get to him, and he's really overcome that. He's turned that around. He's now, you know, a really better person, a better man. He's clean of drugs and alcohol. You know, he's really done well for himself. He's got a wonderful wife, wonderful kids, and now he's accepting his neurodiversities. He has openly said that he's autistic, ADHD, amongst other mental health difficulties that he's had and does struggle with on a daily basis. I think as a fellow neurodiverse person, I am actually really proud of him. You know, he's actually been so honest and open and transparent and clear about what he wants and what he wanted back then and what he wants now. And I think you get to see these two different people. You get to see the pre-famous Robbie, and now you get to see the world-famous Robbie. At the same time, you get to see a humble Robbie, whereas back then he wasn't as humble, he wasn't as honest, he wasn't as genuine. You know, he was very much about me, how can I make it about me, and how can I survive, how can I be successful, and I want the woman and the girls and the money and the cars, and, you know, and towards the end it becomes all about family and doing stuff right for himself and fixing things. And it's just a really powerful, insightful, really well done film. I like the fact they did him as a monkey. I thought it was quite funny because you get to see what he was like as a youngster and then growing up turning into like this superhero monkey, and it's quite funny seeing it. I never thought that, you know, people would actually want to have themselves done as a CGI monkey, but yeah, it's a really good film. One thing I would say is, though, if you are sensory avoidant or you have autism or epilepsy, there is a lot of strobe lighting in this film, so I don't know if you're going to cope with the strobe lighting. There is a lot of flashes and bangs and a lot of different coloured flashes of lights and a lot of high energy, so that may not be a suitable thing for you if you are epileptic or autistic or any form of neurodiversity. But I want to see this film just to give it my own personal opinion, my own personal thoughts. And as a Robbie fan, I love his music. He's highly intelligent, highly successful. His music is just an anthem in itself. Everyone knows a Robbie song, at least, like Angels and Let Me Entertain You, Rock DJ, amongst other songs, Come Undone, Feel, all the classics that everyone sings along to at the pubs and clubs and concerts. And he is just a really nice guy. And I think now, since finding out he is neurodiverse, you know, he has found where he belongs. He has found, you know, his place in the world, his success in the world, and I think that's great. You know, seeing him overcome a lot of these demons, drugs and the booze, and, you know, the addiction to fame, and, you know, seeing him go through therapy on one part of the film, which is absolutely awesome. I don't want to go too away too many spoilers, but if you are a Robbie Williams fan or you want to get to know who Robbie Williams truly is, then I inspire you to watch this film. Go and see it. I will link the trailer down below in the video description, and his interview about the film and about his neurodiversity. It's just a really feel-good film. It is at 15, so you have to be 15 or over to watch it. Make sure you bring ID with you, because they did ask for ID here. But yeah, I just want to talk about it. I'm absolutely buzzing. I love the film. I can't wait until it comes out on DVD. I think it's going to be an absolute brilliant rewatch again. It'll be something I add to my collection alongside the Elvis and Priscilla films. This will be a definite add to my collection straight away when it comes out. I'm considering seeing this again. It's awesome. There's still a lot about Robbie I don't know, but I think that, I've learned a lot more about who he is, who that man is, what he's done and what he's achieved and what he's struggled with, the mental health barriers, and I would definitely inspire you to watch this if you are a Robbie fan or want to know more about his musical collection that he's got. He's got a lot of songs that have inspired the world. A lot of people are inspired by Robbie, and I think that's what the message is. Like he said, if you don't like me, then go yourself, basically. But yeah, it's a very good film. I loved it. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it to begin with, but now that I've seen it and sat through it and actually saw Robbie's life through his eyes, through the CGI monkey, which is absolutely brilliant. I think hopefully there'll be a part 2, because it ended on a bit of a cliffhanger, so I'm hoping there might be a part 2 to this. But absolute awesome watch. We'll watch it again with Bite on DVD for sure. And yeah, I hope you liked my review. Please like, comment, share and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.
ADHD and neurodivergent and being on the spectrum is I don't pick up the cues with the stuff that you're not supposed to say,
right,
until the thing that I've said reaches the person's ears that I've said it to, and they go and I go, did I do a thing? I think it's my autism, I suppose, is a useful tool for a filmmaker that wants to exploit that.
I generally believe not about exploitation.